Hello one and all, and welcome to another update or vlog video, whatever you want to call them. At this point in time, I'm still not sure. So yeah, I vanished once again, which is, to most people now, wouldn't be that surprising. This time I've written some notes down in my little book, my little notebook to actually talk about. So, yeah. So first thing, where I've been. I have been struggling financially would be the main issue, I would say, would be the best way to put it as well. So, of course, I had to go off, find another job. And I'm not sure how it is in other countries. I can only speak for the way it is in England. It is awful to find a job. Awful to find a job you would, let's say, tolerable. It's hard to find a tolerable job in England, as far as I know. Because you grow up with all these dreams and all these people. Pretty much, you grow up with people telling you you can be what you want to be. Not necessarily true. I mean, if it's available locally, yeah, you can be whatever you want to be, as long as it's in your local area. If it's not, then you have limited choice, really. Even if you have a car, it's still, yeah, cars aren't free to drive. They cost money. So yeah, pretty much I had to either choose between agency work, which is, well, let's be honest, it's grunt work. I've done grunt work for 4 years. Grunt work is not fun. I did it for 4 years. I hated every second of it. I won't say what job I've got now. I won't say job I've got because the way I feel about the job I'm currently in, it's still a bit. It's tolerable. That's it. If I had to say, but I won't go much into detail on that because it's not my place to really speak about that because people might enjoy that type of work, and I don't want to upset anyone who does. Yeah. So yeah, pretty much that's where I've been looking for work. I've got the job. I'm working there now. Don't really want to be, I'll be honest. But it's the best of my options I have in my local area. So, yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not like, I can play with any jobs. I mean, I'm trained as an engineer and as a mechanic. I mean, well, the instructor I had for in college. In fact, it was in the final year we had a new instructor. We had the same instructor the first 2 years, and for the third year we had a new instructor or teacher, whatever you want to call it. And he was awful. He was a nice. He was a really nice man, but as a teacher, I believe he uninspired everyone in that class. I think only, what was the turnout from that? I mean, yeah, if we got through it and passed and all, but I think, at the end of the day, I think we all think of the same thing. We just want it for the qualification now. We've been that long, we might as well finish it off, and get the qualification and go, or the certificate. But I think only one person from that group of 28 people went into mechanics, and he hates it. So, he ruined it for all of us. That last instructor did. As I said, nice guy, but terrible teacher. Yeah, so that put me off mechanics. And engineering, I did 2 years of that, passed with distinction, which is nice. There's a problem with that, though. Engineering work is, I can act out what engineering work is now these days. That's it. That's engineering work. And yes, I have gone into an engineering job, and yes, I can confirm that. I'm not sure. I doubt all jobs are like that. I'm sure there's a job up there where you're still doing it, like hacksaw out, sort of cutting away the metal, filing it into shape. I'm pretty sure there's still those jobs out there. People who own their own business probably do it, their own projects and stuff like that. But that was what it came to. Literally, in my area, you press a button, you wait for a machine to do a job for you. You take it out, you put the next part in, press the button, it will do it again, and that's it. That is your 8 hours a day. It's not good. So yeah, even engineering's a no-go really for me. I'm not looking for the most, I'm not looking for a dream job locally. I'm looking for something that I can sort of enjoy. Something I don't have to force myself through. That's what I'm after really for temporary work. But I'm not going to get that here. So I think that pretty much covers where I've been. Now I feel about what I'm doing. What's I write down? Hang on, let me just double check my notebook. I put on the wrong legs. I've swapped hands. I didn't mean to do that, but should I put that? No, I can't read that. I don't like looking away from the camera and I'm trying to read it. I'm trying to put it here. That's uncomfortable as hell. So I might as well talk about the future of a channel on here. The channel, I want to keep going. I want it to keep going. I love doing the channel. The channel's amazing. If I could turn it into a full-time job, I would love to. By all means, I would love to work for YouTube and make videos for my life. That would be fantastic. So I look really tired, but it's the way I'm holding the phone. Sorry, I'm not used. Oh, I'm on my chair this time as well, which is quite nice. I usually stand up, but I thought this might be a longer video, so I decided to sit down. I look really tired. I'm actually not. It's the way I'm holding the phone. I look very scruffy as well, but I've just come out the shower. And I've had to tie my hair back while it's still a bit damp, so yeah. I'm going to look really scruffy because of that. Until it dries off and then it will get calmer. But yeah, I look really tired. I swear it's the way I'm holding the phone. I don't actually look like that, I swear. I looked in the mirror a second ago and I look fine. Well, for my stat, I didn't look tired. I never look fine, but I didn't look tired. So more future of channels. I mean, PC issues is nothing I'll discuss. Since, terrible woman. It's not that I'm terrible woman, it's that I had no money, I should say. That my PC is still outdated. Newer games I can't run. I mean, for God's sakes, I really want to play some Naughty 0. I can't play it because the worst part is it's one part of my PC that won't run stuff, and it's for CPU, which means everything needs replacing. So, hey, I've gone. It's awful. It really is. It's the most awful feeling ever when you realise it's just one thing that's stopping you. But apart from that, we've spoke about money issues, PC issues. Alright, okay, so what if scenario? If I did get YouTube as a full-time job, it doesn't have to be full-time, as long as it's paying my bills and keeping me alive, I'll go and do YouTube for the rest of my life. Well, for as long as I can. What would it bring? Well, it would definitely bring a lot of tighter schedule, I'll definitely be able to concentrate a lot more on it. There was a time where I did 2 videos a day. I would like to bring that back. The reason I stopped it anyway, because was work. I needed to put more time into work. Because it's what work is. You work, you sleep, you work, you sleep. And in the time in between, you can either eat and try and have a social life. Or have a relationship in between. It's very hard, but also in that gap, I was fitting in YouTube. And, it was horrendous. It was literally hang on. My old routine when I used to do 2 videos a day was wake up, go to work, come back extremely tired and try to make 2 videos for the next day. It didn't always work out. It really didn't, but that was it, It's not fantastic, but that was what happened. I cut down to 1 video and it was still the same, I don't like recording when I'm tired because it can bring out the worst in me. It honestly can. And, sometimes it can be hilarious to watch my bad side come out, but other times it's just depressing to edit. It really is. Oh, man. So yeah, I would, if I did have, back to what if, sorry, if I did have YouTube as the job, I would happily bring back 2 videos a day. I'm not sure if I'd hold that into a great standard, but I'd be guaranteed I'd try and at least guarantee 1 video a day, But I would like to try and do 2 videos a day. I would like to stream once or twice a week. I'm not sure quite yet when I would stream. I mean, I've tried streaming, I enjoyed it, but I don't really have a stream style, which is why I didn't really stick with it. It's kind of weird when you're trying to stream and don't really have a set set style or what you want to do. I mean, because every time I want to stream something, I sit there and go, oh, but let's make a great series on my channel. I think I'm a lot more channel focused than I am on Twitch than I am a streamer, which is what people say surprising for most times, but it's I find it easier swapping hands. It's just easier for me, I guess. Oh, swearing, that's the other one. Swearing in the channel. If I do go full time and it does get to the point of making money, I need to cut that out. I cannot swear anymore. Well, I've not been able to swear for a while now, but since I've not been making money off YouTube, I've not bothered applying to their rules. But if I want to, I'm going to have to start applying to their rules. So I might as well start now. And by the time, hopefully, I would have cut it out fully, Don't even know if it would be. I don't know if this is just a dream right now, if I get YouTube full time, or if it would just be something that's never fulfilled. I don't know. Only time will tell, because most of YouTube will get to the point YouTube you can turn it as a job is luck. Unfortunately, that's it. I'm not known for my good luck. I'm known for the opposite, my misfortune. So, yeah, quite different, to be honest. There isn't really skill when it comes to YouTube. I will be completely honest. If anyone tells you that, they're either in denial or they're trying to make themselves seem a lot better than they are. It's no skill in it whatsoever. If you make a video, someone's going to watch it. It just depends on when it shows up in people's feeds, I mean, you can advertise it, but then again, it's the same on Twitter and stuff like that. If it doesn't show up in their feeds, they're not going to see it. It's all based on luck, really, and where you target it to. I mean, you can advertise it properly, but you're paying money, costing time, and stuff like that. If you just want to go solo, it's luck, really. Sorry, but that's it. I'm in the same boat. I can't say otherwise, My hand is really hurting. I should have got a tripod for this and stuck it on that would have been... Oh, that would have made more sense. Yeah, that would have made a lot more sense. I should have got a tripod. I've got one. I'm not sure I've got a phone. I don't think I've got a phone attachment for it, though. But I've got a tripod. I use it for the VR, which is another thing I want to get another PC for. If I can upgrade my PC, I'm also going to replace it now. Let's go with a whole new build. VR can come to the channel, and I'm excited for that as well. I would really love VR to come to the channel. What's we got? Oh, yes, just Twitch notes. Yeah, Twitch. As I said, once or twice a week. I think I'll definitely try and go once a week and have probably won't be a solo stream. I'll probably be streaming with someone else. So I think that's the best type of content to stream with, is with other people. It's very hard to it's very hard to find where you cut videos up when you're with someone else, because there's always a conversation going, And I think it's a bit hard to try and cut those up and segment them into video format. It's always weird. But yeah, I'm trying to keep talking, because I don't want to edit this to the point where it's choppy. To be fair, I don't want to edit this at all if I can. I would rather keep this as just me talking to you lot. Simple as that. But I keep doing this thing as I pause, as I try to read stuff. I'm trying to fill gaps with noises, which is stupid because there's no point, but I still do it anyway. Again, just that wasn't intentional. That just came out. But yeah, going back to the job thing, I'm not sure how it is in other countries, but that's pretty much how it is in England. If anyone's from England and are young, I would say, if you don't give up on your dream, if you want to do a dream, I'm not saying give up. What I'm saying is look what's available around you as well. Because before your dream can happen, and you need to support yourself, you're going to have to go unfortunately, for a job you can find tolerable. And unfortunately, I've not really found that job. I mean, the job I'm in, it's not tolerable, but it's more tolerable than the other things I have available to me. And unfortunately, that's the sad truth of it. I can't get away from that. So yeah, if I could get YouTube as a full-time job, lovely. I would love every second of it. I was thinking about this earlier as well, like what I'd bring to the channel if I did go full-time, and my mind has gone blank. And I don't know why, because this should be an important thing to me. And it is, but it's because I've come to make the video. It's all gone. But yeah, I would like to bring 2 videos. I'd like to stream at least once a week if possible. I would like to do other things than just gaming content as well. I've got little skits in mind, but they're not like whole video skits. They'll probably be incorporated into actual videos, if that makes sense. But I'm not sure how I would do it just yet. You give me more time on that one. I'll figure that one out. But yeah, it's a shame really, because honestly, I love making videos. I like stream. Well, I'm a bit nervous when it comes to stream. I will be honest. I'm nervous when it comes to stream, but I do enjoy it. But I think I really love making videos. I like making videos. I like editing them. I like uploading them. I like it all, to be honest. I mean, sometimes editing can be a ball ache. I'm not gonna lie, but you know, I enjoy doing it. And yes, I have put on weight. I mentioned this in my last vlog as well. I have put on a ridiculous amount of weight. I am trying to lose it. Beard, of course, needs trimming. But what can you do when, you know, everything's screwed outside, you know? But yeah, I think that's generally all I can mention, really. I'm going to go back to my little notebook and have a look. I think that's all the notes, like key main things I've written down, really. But yeah, I honestly thought this video would take a lot longer. It's been 16 minutes so far of me just talking what's going on to the channel, what I've been doing. And yeah, I hope my audio comes out clearly, really, because, you know, it's the first time attempting to record this, and if it has come out clearly, I think I've done pretty well for my first attempt. Yeah, so moral of, in fact, to briefly summarize what's happened in this video, it's where I've been. I've had no money, I've got a job. I'm not too fond of my job, but it's the best of my options in my local area. That's a rundown of that. Unfortunately, that is the situation in England. I'm not sure what the same in other countries. It could be. You know, you can let me know in the comments below or on Twitter. But that is what it's like in England, right? I'm not sure if that will ever change, to be honest. I'm not sure what has changed from the past. But it must have, because my parents and grandparents were talking, it's like, oh, it's really easy to get a job. It's not. There's so much tedious horse. I can't say I can't finish that phrase off, but there's so much of that to get a single job, and the job itself is awful. I mean, for instance, my local area, house prices and rent prices are expensive, but every job is minimum wage, which doesn't really give you a chance to survive, if you know what I mean. You can survive, but you can't live, if that makes sense. You have no freedom. You have to work to live, pretty much. All your money goes on rent, food, and bills. You have very little left over to continue what you want to do. And if you do go full-time, what the overtime to get the extra money, you then have no free time to spend that money. But that's how it works, you know. It sucks, but that's it. If you do have a dream, don't give up on it. Just be prepared that you're going to go through some tedious, horrible stuff before it can happen. So don't give up. You're going to get depressed. You're going to get upset. You're going to get frustrated and annoyed with whoever you work with in the meantime to make that happen. But don't give up, because you will probably make it. It just hurts a lot on the way. So I will say this. I wasn't employed for a while before this job. Hence why we ran out of money. Because living off savings. I was living off savings for the time being. But the reason I lost my job is because what happened in the world. I was agency employed, they didn't need me, so they got rid of me. And that was that. And unfortunately, they can get away with that. That's agency work. It's horrible. But yeah. That's how it works, unfortunately. So here I am, making a video, saying I'm coming back again. I'm probably going to disappear, and I hope I don't. As always, I hope I don't disappear. I really don't. I want to keep doing YouTube. I love doing it. It is literally... I don't think I could do anything else, you know. I love doing YouTube. It's brilliant. We're making videos, editing and uploading. It's all great. It's all very fun. I love doing it. But yeah, Unfortunately, that's the sadness of my life currently, you know. I don't know if that's all I mention before we close up, but I don't really think so. God. I'm not good at vlogs, I apologise, I'm terrible. I've probably repeated myself like 3 or 4 times at this point in time, I'm not even too sure. But I have been naughty, I need to mention this, I have been naughty. I looked at gameplay of Below Zero, I said I wouldn't. I said I wouldn't look at gameplay of Below Zero. But I did. Alright? Okay. I really want to play the game. You know, and the fact I might not get a new PC capable of playing it anytime soon, I couldn't resist the temptation. When I said I wouldn't look, I thought I'd be playing it by now, but I'm not. It's frustrating not having a PC that can run it. There's so many games I want to play, but I can't. Oh, man. Right. I think that's it, really. Oh, actually, it's weird. I should probably mention this as well. It's weird about how I actually like survival horror games. Quite a bit like some Mortal Kombat. Well, some Mortal Kombat's not really. Sorry. Oh, I'm big gassy. It's weird. It's not really a horror game, is it? Is it just a survival game, right? So I'm not too sure actually. I'll have to look that up. Because I like Sonautica, it's got horror elements in it, definitely. I mean, you look at everyone playing it, everyone's terrified of it, you know. But I really love the game. I'm not a fan of horror whatsoever, but I love Sonautica. It's the same with Bioshock. Bioshock creeped the hell out of me. The atmosphere in that game was horrifying, but I loved it. I think that's the thing. When horror games I don't like because they're intentionally made to scare you, you know. I like it when the horror is just a byproduct of what the game itself, because that makes it feel a lot more realistic, I guess, if that makes any sense. But, you know, what can you do? Resident Evil Village is coming out. I want to play that, but I doubt my PC could run it. I don't know what the specs are yet. I'll look into it. Probably not going to be able to run it, but I will look into it. This is the issue as well. I want to play modern games, so, you know, I don't want spoilers. I want to play modern games. I want to keep up with everyone else. I don't like being left out. But there you go. No bunny, no new games. No new technology, no new games. It's not fun. It's not fun. It's really not fun. But I'm going to wrap it up here before I repeat myself again. So I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please hit that like button and share the video around. And also subscribe. They all help me out a lot and it's very much appreciated. I was planning to upload before this. I've got a bunch of backlog from when I last recorded of Code Vein and A Boy and His Blob. I will be finishing those off before I continue with recording more. But I do have a video that will be coming out. Wow. I'm going to try. I'm going to try and get it out 3 hours after this comes out. So, same day, it's going to be a 2-video upload. As this video drops. So you'll have this vlog, and then this vlog should drop at 5. If I plan stuff correctly, this vlog should drop at 5 p.m. GM, or we're in British summertime now, so yeah, BMT. Or UTC +1. Universal, is it UCT or is it UTC? UTC, I think it is. I can't remember anymore. My mind's gone blank. Yeah, +1. Then the other one will come out 3 hours later. So British summertime, 8 p.m. or UTC 7 +1. 7 o'clock UTC +1. I don't. Oh man. Well, no, it would be 8 +1 because you're adding the +1. I don't know how it works anymore. I used to know. And by use, only like 10 minutes ago. I looked at all this stuff, you know. I knew it. I'm used to planning stuff. Time zones suck. That's all I've got. So yeah, don't give up, guys. Don't give up on what you want to do. You know, I'm not. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep trying to make videos as long as I can. You know, I don't want to give up. I can only pray it becomes a full-time job. As I said, most of it's based on luck. The only time when people say stay consistent is, I think they're not... Okay, when people say stay consistent, they're not telling you the full story. You got to stay consistent so that you'll have... If you stay consistent, you will see eventually you'll probably hit that lucky thing, and then you're in, pretty much. If you don't hit that lucky thing, you got to keep going until you do. That's what the consistency is, and that's what it is in my eyes, at least. Don't give up. You will make it eventually. I can't guarantee it, but it's most likely to happen. Anyway, as I said, cheers for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe, also share the video around. It all helps me out a lot, and it is very much appreciated. And I'll see you guys in the next video, whatever I make next. Cheers for watching. Yeah, that pause was because I forgot my outro. That's how long it's been. Usually I do little segues at the end of videos, and for this one I don't really know what to do. I mean, I'm finally glad I got this video out of the way, to be honest. I mean, I wanted this video to be the first video on the channel when I returned. And I kept putting this video off because I didn't know how to say it. You know, I didn't know what would happen if I tried to make this video, and I'm glad I made it. You know, it's the harsh reality of life, but this is it. I've done it. It's going to be a 27-minute vlog of me talking random bollocks, I guess. But some of it is meaningful bollocks, so I hope you guys take it whichever way you want as advice. Just a random man, unhappy man talking out his ass, or, you know, take it how you want to take it. I don't know. I hope some people have taken stuff away from this thinking, you know, well, maybe that's something I want to think about, you know, is it the same for me? But that's all I've got. Cheers for watching, guys. I'll see you all in the next video. And if you stay this long, I guess it's a super episode what's coming out. It's not a small episode. I'm not cutting it down either. You're going to have it, or, you know, I think it's an hour and a half long. You're going to have it all to watch. Because I didn't want to come back with just a half an hour video. You know, I wanted to go big. And then we went big. Might be tedious and boring, I'm not too sure. But you might have a laugh laughing at me anyway. So, hope you enjoy it. I really do. Take care.
Okay.